I came out of smoke with a flame in my chest. Southwest sun sitting heavy on my neck. Every mile I rode carved the line in the map. Now the whole damn state know the legend is back.
Where have I been? Where have I been? I know I've disappeared and I know it's been quite some time, but I'm about to explain to you the Maverick Transportation LLC orientation process in 5 minutes or less. Now, your first day of arrival will be that Saturday. The second day will be your first day of pre-employment. That is exactly what it sounds like, pre-employment training. You are going to have the longest job interview in the world that you've ever experienced, but that's okay because that Thursday, if you show that you can follow the rules and show that you know that you have some type of character about yourself and that you can pass the test that they give to you daily, which is pretty easy test. You know, you move on, it might get a little bit harder, but that Thursday you will be blessed with a job, right? A job offer. You can choose to accept that offer or you don't. Like any other time, people come and they may leave because they have stuff that they were waiting on back home that may be local gigs or another gig, and this was just probably their backup, but they showed up anyway. With that being said, you will shed people. People will show up. They will have, issues wrong with their health. They may pop hot on the urinalysis. They may end up getting let go because of one reason or another. So you may not be there with everybody that you started out with. So be aware of that. You will get called to Arkansas, and you may be getting sent back home for things that may be no fault of your own or maybe a fault of your own, right? With that being said, you will get your job offer that Thursday if you are successful during the interview process, and then after that you move directly on to what they call the business unit. The business unit is the hands-on portion. You are learning how to secure these loads so that you're safe and the drivers around you are safe. I have to say that I have learned more in the past 2 weeks than I learned being on the road for 9 months. That is saying something about Maverick Transportation's training process. They are above average and they have huge expectations for you. You will make your rounds. You will gain some type of muscle memory before you ever even join your trainer truck. If you are what they call a regular, which is a driver that has experience, Maverick considers 6 months or more as an experienced driver. So you will get your hands on, you will get your muscle memory, but if you are a previous driver, an experienced driver that has not done flatbed, they have a lot that you can reach back on. Not only do you have your notes from the classes, you also have manuals, and you have securement lines that you can call to make sure that you get your help. Now, for the students, those are the ones that are non-experienced. They're coming in from CDL school. You'll do your first 2 weeks of the orientation process, then you'll do 6 weeks on the road with a trainer in a trainer truck. Once that is complete, you do come back and you do make sure that you test out. You do all of your finals and your final testing out. The entire time they make sure that you're enthusiastic and that you are motivated and that you're making it through, right? The trainers will not leave you behind. If you feel like you're uncomfortable, I'm sure that they will extend out the training for a little while in order to make sure you get to where you need to be. If you have questions, you can always feel comfortable going up to them and saying, hey, I don't understand this process. Can you walk me through that process? I needed to be explained a little bit more, on a one-on-one level, or style. And I've seen them do that with people, including myself. Yes, so I'm at the 4-minute mark. If you do have any questions about the orientation process, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I am so happy. If anybody from the upper echelons of Maverick watches this video, I'm just going to say that yes, you chose a really good educational team that you guys have down there. great job. If I can give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 100, 200, 300, 400 thumbs up, I would. Again, you have written with Steel Horse. Leave any questions down in the comments. You guys have a magnificent rest of your day.
Over